Bella's finally allowed out. This is the third day that her immunisations have been settled, and she can come out safely without fear of picking up bugs and problems, diseases from other dogs. So she's just enjoying exploring. So much more fun than just being stuck in the apartment, isn't it, Bella? She had a haircut yesterday too, just trimmed her up a bit, which was nice. Bella's had a wash and a trim, so she's looking extra cute as a result. She's getting so pale. She was like this chocolate brown when we got her, but not anymore, hey Bella? So big week for us. Jess is starting school, back to a schoolyard, really after not having been into a schoolyard for a year. So she's packed, she's done all her lunch prep for the week, covered her books, and we're set to go to school at 8:30 tomorrow morning, and where she'll get her timetable and be shown around and get into her first day. We managed to get Bella onto a lead, but she doesn't exactly like being walked.
Come on. Come on.
Nope, nothing happening there. Why have you got me on a lead? What have I done wrong?
Come on.
No, this is going to take some encouragement. So here's my weekly planner for the week, and as you can see, I've probably got too many things on the list to do again, so I've put a star next to the most important ones, as well as added this one at the top. Capstone pitch being around tying together all the different product elements in a kind of a product design an ecosystem, and being able to explain what problems that whole set of products solves. So given we've got a lot going on with Jess starting school this week, and that I've got a lot I want to get done with my work this week, I've tried to get ahead by doing a couple of things today. One of them is finishing the draft of a blog post, which I'm now calling Abundant Knowledge Builds Smarter Organisations. It started out as a piece around knowledge in the information age, but I'm liking this much better. So I've drafted it at 756 words. Just looking at it, I've got a little bit of work to do. This paragraph is very, very long, so I need to break that up. I've been working on this for like 6 weeks, and really using it to craft a slightly different style and approach to my blogs. One is to write shorter sentences. I've got a habit of writing very long sentences, which makes things a bit more difficult to read. So I was given a constraint of no sentences longer than 12 words. I think there's a couple of 13-word sentences in there, but that's not too bad. And the other thing I realise I have done without consciously trying to do it is something that Katie Mack, my writing mentor, and I talked about some time ago. I've not used the word learn or learning and development anywhere in this blog at all. I really have just spoken directly to business leaders, and that's the first time I've managed to do that. So Katie has given me some self-editing tips. So I'm going to run my blog through these 3 pages of self-editing tips. Second draft, well, I'm up to the 4th draft, so I'll run this framework over it, and then some sub-editing, which is more specific kind of things to look out for. And the other thing I did, I finished curating all those resources for this Social and Collaborative Learning Essentials course, and I also put together the slides for the week 3 webinar about on-the-job and face-to-face social learning, which is this week. So I've tried to make the content for this unit very practical. So I've looked at different types of face-to-face and on-the-job applications for social learning and examples, and in the webinar, that's in the curator resources, and in the webinar there's a range of other approaches, some of them listed here, that we will explore. So apart from that, it's just been doing things like cleaning, food prep, washing, getting ready for the week so we can have a smooth week for Jess's return to school. So stay tuned and see how that works out this week.